we've had you guys on for so long. I want to apologize. Our guest is getting ready to join us. No other person than the Hurricane himself, the presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, Sowore, is going to be with us, and we're going to hang out with him as much as we can. Now, let me warn you ahead of time. It doesn't mean that he's going to be with us all day. Do you understand? Because this is election period. It's difficult to catch him with all his schedules, all the interviews, everywhere that's been going. But we pleaded with him. We said, you know what? We, your people, we want to just come and see you, get to know how things are. Assure us that everything is okay. You're okay health-wise. We see you here today. We see you there tomorrow. So that's why we just say, you know what? We're going to hang out with our principal today and know how things are going. So we're going to start, and I have some other people also in the studio who are going to help out today. A lot of people will be helping out. Today is a hangout for anybody that knows that they love Sowore, that you believe in his ideology, that you are tired. You know that you're tired of what is going on in the country. As they play the show, that's what they do.
The thing be say, we get how many days now before election. And it is not over until it is over. For those who are predicting who go win, who not go win. The only thing when I know say na Papa God I get the final say. There's only one person that will give us, as far as I know, and all of us know. Say there is only one way out of our current situation, which is total freedom. And the only person, to my best of understanding and ability, that will give us this total freedom is the presidential candidate of AAC, which is the person of Sowore. Some people may say he doesn't have experience. Yes, he doesn't have experience in corruption. He doesn't have experience in looting our treasury. For those who have experience in looting our treasury and looting our country dry, we have seen the result of their experience. So those who are coming to tell me that my son Sowore does not have experience, go and define that kind of experience, because it is the kind of experience that has put us into this mess. If that is what you guys call experience, then we don't want such people in power anymore. Then secondly, we have three options. Total freedom, vote Sowore. If you are looking for partial freedom, Obi is there, Kwankwaso is there. And if you are not looking for freedom at all, Tutu is there, which is APC, and Kuku is there, which is Atiku. So it is either we, as a country, we make up our mind that it is high time we start our journey from the beginning of trying to meet up with the global world and vote total freedom. Or we just, we want to suffer another 4 years. And we choose either partial or no freedom. And you guys may ask me, why is Mama Echo talking like this? Yes, because there is a specific question that Obi has refused to answer. And that question is this. You people don't want to vote Atiku, but yet you want to vote somebody Atiku is mentoring. Because Obi has told us several times that Atiku is his mentor. So you can as well vote Atiku. If you don't want to vote Atiku and you want to vote his mentoree, what is the difference? What is the difference, Nigeria? Then two, He said the people went thief us, he not go after them. Right now, they don't thief country dry. If we not collect from people when they start for their CBN for us, how will they solve the problem when they grab? I don't give you a choice, but one thing I have told you people, when you make the right choice at this critical time, make any of them not carry on a telephone, call any of my picking for abroad. One are not try it, because none of us here that are your ATM. We are looking for somebody that will make the country suitable for my sons and daughters who has the ability and the economic power to come and invest at home so that there will be job opportunity. But they can't come when you people will end up to kill them like the one you did to Mogbomosho's son that came home, build a hotel for Una. At the end of the day, he can't check the hotel. Una kill him with another of my daughter when he come up from school. They do part-time job, pending when Asuko goes right. So none of my children will come out to build job for you people if you people will be killing them. So the only person that will rectify this situation for us is Sowore. So if you people don't want that, go for your choices. We are not hearing you, Ogachiti. Your volume never come up. In Africa Queen, Obi is not the only choice. You people should start using those languages. Obi is the only choice. Don't we have 18 political parties? APC is a no. PDP is a no. There are other political parties.
Hello, can you hear me?
Selling the wrong narrative.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Guys, my apologies. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you. Let me tell you guys the truth. The truth is that Omoyele Sowore is somebody who has made himself very, very accessible to everybody. He has 1,000 million things to be doing right now, and he has all these big channels. I mean, it's not me. Go and Google Omoyele Sowore and you see the people that have been interviewing him. But I pleaded with him to come and hang with us, and it's a privilege. I don't want to take it for granted, and I've kept him waiting for a long time. But you see, that's the humility with which he goes about his things. So without wasting any further time, I want to bring in our host, our guest today, in the person of the presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, Omoyele Sowore. Yes, so hello, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Chidi. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mama Echo, our Mama there. Sorry for, I know Dr. Chidi was going through some technical hitches, but I'm glad that you're on seat now. Thanks to everyone out there who is doing this fantastic job of keeping the flag flying and working very hard to ensure that what we have always known to say is what is now becoming the order of the day. And what are these things? That when we came into this race, we came from a place of disadvantage. You know, we had been shut down as a political party for 3 years. I had been restricted to Abuja for 3 years. I had spent some time in detention for 5 months. I was hunted everywhere by people who wanted to kill me because I was supporting Nnamdi Kanu's trial. The police officer had shot at me. My brother was killed. Nothing in this world was not thrown at me and at us. So I'm glad that people recognize this and that people are working very hard out there. You see, the goal was to shut us down. And we are being attacked from left, right, and center. You know, we're attacked by the government, we're attacked by political parties, we're attacked by individuals. It's even got into a friend that people we thought were friends, our friends. join in the race of elimination. But we are still here, and that's the reason I want to thank Dr. Chidi, thank Mama Icho, and several of you, sirs, mayors out there who have made it possible. Those who have said by now would have disappeared have now changed their sing song to, "Oh, are you still in the race?" And when they say you are still, they know you are in the race. They say, "Oh, where's your vice president?" And when they see the VP, they say, "No, why don't you join us?" And we say, "We can't join you because we are not the same." They get upset. But here is the goal. The goal is to defeat the enemies of our nation. The goal is to create a new nation, a new narrative. The goal is to stay ahead of all these characters. They ask us, "Oh, when are you coming to campaign?" And we told them that we've already campaigned as far back as 2018 and 2019 across the country. The issues have not changed. And we don't have shishi to give people to come and converge at a stadium in an echo chamber where they don't hear anything. So I'm here reaching way more people than you can get in a stadium. That's the truth. And at any rate, we are the political party without a national secretariat, but that is competing. We are the political party that don't do rallies because rallies are a cake, that is competing. We are a political party that is reaching more people both at home and abroad and speaking to the issues more than anybody. We are the political party who has actually had their candidate enter the National Assembly that they say we should be afraid of, and all the parties bow before and after we speak.
But sure. Let me ask you a question here. I don't know whether can you, because the last time when you were in the race, you came out with all kinds of things. You came out with Take It Back movement. Now they copy it to Take Back Nigeria movement. I'm waiting. You came with the town hall meeting. They copied it. You came with traveling abroad all over the place. They copied it. Now, are you willing to reveal waiting be the code now? Because people don't, or are you waiting for next season so that they now start doing what you're doing now? Or do you want to reveal it? Do you want to tell them? Because they're asking, what is it you're playing now? Because the game where they play now, we don't know. But you're there, you're seeing, you're how?
No, I think it's not a game. This is the difference between playing games and being authentic. When you're authentic, you don't have to set up anything. It comes naturally to you. It comes naturally to the people. You know, like I often said to you, there are 18 candidates in this race, and probably even the other candidates don't know themselves. So if you ask them, "Are you a candidate?" It's like, "Oh, are you sure you did the election?" And then the media tried everything they can to place 3 or 4 candidates as their favorites. You know, including international media, I keep doing polls every day. This is the number 1 candidate. But the polls have also become, as I predicted, they have become jaded. Because you cannot do a poll about a place where you are calling only the supporters of a candidate and you present it as a poll representing the generality of the opinion of our people. And what we have exposed in all this campaign is that ideas are far more superior to frivolities or superficialities. That's the truth. And that is probably part of the things that our people are struggling with. I mean, our opponents is that, how do you try to kill these guys with no money, no friends in the media, and they don't die, you know? How do you have Sowore competing without any money with people who have billions? I'm the only one in this race at the front who has never been a 2-term governor before or a former head of state. The others have been 2-term governors, senators, former head of state, and former vice president. You know, and I'm not saying this to make people feel like this is something special. I'm just trying to define authenticity, that when people hear the ideas, when they hear our voice, they feel authentic about it. They say, "Wow, where is this coming from? These guys actually understand what they know the problems." You know, and then the next day the media will be like, "Oh, you know, no. What Sowore is saying is not true. This is our position. This is the position of the frontline candidates." You know, look at the issue of the redesign of the opportunism sided with the central bank governor and Buhari. For the first time, the people who said Buhari is a bad person are now Buhari's biggest supporters because he came out with a Naira design policy that they think will give them advantage. And now, even the central bank governor confessed that they didn't anticipate that they couldn't print Naira enough to, because they mopped off 2.7 trillion Naira from circulation. They could only print 350. They went and brought the Council of State to a meeting yesterday. Those ones, as usual, even as diplomatic as they want, they asked them, if you can't print enough, let the old ones still be recirculating. Is that not what we are saying? Is that not what we said as far back as October? And beyond that, ask the central bank people and the people in charge of monetary policy. What happened to the digital currency they created with billions of Naira? Have you heard about digital currency? What happened to the e-Naira? How do you create an e-Naira? And you said it's the best thing to happen to you. You are the first in the world to start an e-Naira. And then you go back to a p-Naira, paper Naira. That's the truth. And so the consistency, I think, reverberates with the people. But today I was thinking about where some of our colleagues are, some of our people. I think a lot of them are trapped in, I don't know if you've heard about that Apostle Jones, who in 1978 took some people to Guyana.
Yes, sir. Yeah, the Guyana tragedy. Yes. Jim Jones.
And, people followed him. Here. Yes. And then one day, he so guarded them, and then he made sure they can't leave. And one day he gave them what they call flavored Kool-Aid. And 909 people died in that experiment. A lot of people wanted to leave, but he got them to a point where they can't leave anymore. That's what Buhari did to the Buharists. A lot of people said, Buhari is the best thing to happen to Nigeria since Kool-Aid. Since peanut butter. When they realized that Buhari was washed off, they couldn't leave. They started attacking those of us who came after Buhari. They started giving opinions. What does Sowore want? Why does he want a revolution after the election? And about 4 months to the end of his tenure now, they are talking about revolution. Even Tinubu is talking about revolution.
Let me ask you. Some people say that.
Can I tell you what I
if you don't, no, but that's bullshit. Sorry for my English. You see, why I say it's bullshit is that this is not the time when we should be playing games. If you have to, because I want you to listen to yourself. You're somebody who follows a crowd. Now, but you see who is the right person. You will notice that you were following somebody, but another person won. So this time around, you want to follow where there's a crowd. And I'm asking you, that last time that there was a crowd and they won, did they perform better than Sowore? You need to ask yourself that question. Is Buhari better than Sowore?
Buhari is not better than Sowore.
Buhari is not better than Sowore, but now you, with your korokoro eyes, you are living, you are not thinking, not that you're not living. And you can only speak for yourself, don't speak for other people.
This is what I'm talking about. It's like, hello, are you listening?
Everybody's listening to you.
What I'm talking about, a lot of people supporting Peter Obi now. A lot of people support. But Nigeria still ever learned the mistake. I didn't believe in Peter Obi. But I believe in the youth because the way you
I don't understand. Madam H is going to answer you now, but No. See. You're not making sense.
Because I
don't understand. You just confuse yourself. But let Madam H answer you. Go ahead, Madam H.
Augusta, I guess you can hear me.
Yeah, he can hear you.
Good.
I'm going to take you off so that you can hear her on YouTube, okay? Okay, talk to him.
You people don't want Atiku. But you people want to vote for somebody Atiku is mentoring. What is the difference? Nigeria, what is the difference? Because if you say una no understand what una want to.
That is it.
So make una understand. It is better. You don't say if you don't want Atiku and you then vote for the person when Atiku be mentor, you are equally voting for Atiku. Period. Obi has said it time without number that Atiku na in yoga, Atiku na in mentor. So if Atiku no win, Obi win, now Atiku still win because they will still be the people that will be in charge with him. Obi goes into the meeting with all the people you don't want. All the people that destroy Nigeria, he goes into the meeting with them. Has he ever come out to tell us what they discuss behind the door? I want to know. And it is what they discuss behind the door. That is what they will implement when they come into power. When I know the reason, if una no reason me, when una mama, I go reason for now. They say, show me your friends, and I will tell you who you are. Show me your mentor, Nigeria, and I will show you who you are. Let Obi tell us what meeting does he have with Obasanjo? What agreement did they agree? All the Daddy Gio, he's going about meeting. What agreement? If you people don't know what your Daddy Gio are doing, hear me and hear me very well. They are the ones that are laundering money for all the governors, all the senators. So one are there, una this one na Daddy Gio money they take buy private jet. No. It is the money they are laundering, they use it buying up private jets. They put it out there and say it belongs to the church. When the person they laundry and bought that private jet on their behalf need power, they will pretend to sell out that private jet. They are indirectly giving it back to the original owner. Don't be fool. We that are in diaspora, unknowing to you and me, in the African churches we attend, they use our information to open account and they laundry those money through there. And what did they do at the end of the day? They now use, because they use all of us information to open accounts we don't know, they will now push those money from our various secret account they open with our information into the central account, pretending that we donated those money. That is what is happening, my children. But I love them. Andamogo Charitable Organization and Andamogo Charity, of which I am the convener. We will hunt them down. Everything they stole from us, we go collect them back. All those Nigeria churches, they put in the abroad that they are using to do this evil. We go expose them to the authority. Let them not say, not be my children, they donate any money. Now money when they thief from us from Nigeria, neither they do it. They know in this system, when you buy something, there are specific days you can return it. So what did they do? They pretend to buy something over here. The life will company over here. They will buy the things in million. After they've done, they return the thing and they now ask them to bring the money. The money comes back to the so-called wicked African churches here. They now distribute it to all these secret accounts. They use your information and my information to open, and they now redonate it into a central account. That is how they launder the money. and all the GO, they do it, including Oyedepo, including Adeboye, including Suleiman. That Suleiman private jet he claimed he bought it from laundering money. Now, una there they do it. This is not time to play game, my children. If you are not ashamed of your situation as a young, intelligent African prince and princess, queens and king you are, and these wicked people relegate you to where God did not create you, and you still want to do the bid for them, I wish you good luck. But if you try, you can't carry for God any of my sons and daughters. For this Oyibo to send you money. The spirit of the dead people, innocent people, and their blood will hunt you down. And any of you now, when the people not listen to our cry, they can't vote their person. If they call you, you can't send money to them. May the spirit of the innocent and the blood of the innocent hunt you. It is time we call a spade a spade. We want to go back home. But we can't go home if we don't repair it. Nobody will repair it for us. This is our fight. And we must fight and win this war. The people, the Oyibo, they are not better than us. We are too smart, we are too intelligent to be where we are. We are supposed to be building the biggest. I want to see you people do made in Nigeria cell phone, made in Nigeria car, made in Nigeria laptop. We are equal to it. Why are we becoming a mediocrity because of some wicked people? Let us arise and deliver ourselves. Your PVC is the answer. But if you don't do it, don't cry, wolf. You can't blame God because He gave us a choice and we refuse. Thank you.
All right, Yemi, I know you were calling me. We'll soon be rounding off. I know you were calling.